Welcome my dear students. Today I am going to be explaining your part A first program. Okay, part A first program. Let us see what it is. Write a program to retrieve data from personal telephone directory in the form of database table. So we have to retrieve the personal telephone directory from the database table. When the user hits a character, the names which starts with the character and the telephone number must appear. Okay, for example, if names are Anil, Arjun, Ashwin, Ram, Raj, Deepak, when A is 8, Anil or Arjun, Ashwin must be displayed with respective numbers. When A is continued with R, only Arjun details should be shown in the above list. So this is your JDBC program. Okay, JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. JDBC programs, part A first and second program is JDBC program. Okay, so it is just like as your VB.NET. Here we are having front end and back end applications, right? Here front end and back end applications you are defining entirely in the code and you have to do some settings. Okay, to do this we have to create one database table. So this database table has to be created and it should be as it is. It should be as it is. Okay, so I have to create a one database table, MS Access table. Okay, you have to take MS Access. In the MS Access you have to create one table. In the table the field name should be the same as it is, because in your code we have to specify these fields. Okay, tele underscore name, its data type is the text. Tele underscore number, its data type is number. Tele here address, it is text. Okay, so this database table has to be defined. By default your MS Access database table will be stored in your my document, where it will store in your my document. Okay, so next you have to suppose to enter the data. After creation of your table you have to enter data. I have entered. Please observe this T1 indicates my table name. Please observe, you have to follow carefully these programs. If you don't follow these programs carefully, you will get a lot of confusion. Okay, so here table name is T1. Here the database table is defined. Database name is different and the table name is different. Okay, database name is defined and here the table name is defined. What is the name of the table? T1. It consists of these fields and you have entered these values. Suresh, this value would be Rajesh, this value Shirva, Katrina, this value would be. Okay, so now we will write some coding. Okay, program. Let us see. Import java.io.star for input and output interaction. It is required. Import java.sql.star. So already you have designed the database. To fetch or to retrieve the data, we required SQL package. Okay, to perform SQL operations we require SQL.star package. Next, import java.lang.star is required. Import java.lang.string is also required. Now I am writing the name of the class. What is the name of the class? Program1. What is the name of the class? Program1. Now I am writing the main method. Public static void main string args is the main method. After that I am creating the input object. Data input stream in. What is the name of the object? Is in is equal to new data input stream of system.in. Which class you are creating the input object? Input system.in class. You are creating the object of input. Okay, next you are defining the connection object, connection con. So it is just similar to your VB.NET. Okay, connection object. So here already in the comment it has been defined. What is the connection con? Creating connection object, establish the connection with the object. So we have to define the connection object and establish the connection with the object. And next one is the statement object. Statement STM. Object is used to send simple queries to the database. What's the purpose of statement object? By using this statement object, I can send simple queries to the database. Next, result set object. What is the result set object declared? RES, object containing selected record from the database. By using this result set, I can access selected record from the database. Okay, selected records only I can access. Next, for calculation part, I am defining variables int number comma flag is equal to 0. Okay, first you have to declare the connection object, statement object, result set object. Connection object is used to establish the connection, statement object is used to send the simple queries, and result set object is used to access selected records. Okay, it has to store selected records. Okay, next you are defining int number comma flag is equal to 0. This is your telephone number and flag is some calculation part, and string name, address, and s. So string variables as name1 comma add comma s. Now we are writing the try catch block. In the try catch block, first please observe this statement, class dot for name. Okay, this class for name is one of the drivers. In this, which drivers we are loading? Sun dot jdbc dot odbc dot jdbc odbc driver. Please observe here, class dot for name is one of a method. By using this method, please what I am doing here, loading driver option to open connection with a database connection using for name method. Okay, it will loads the driver connection. Okay, driver connection will be loaded. Why it is loading the driver connection? To open the particular database. We have to open the particular database, right? Database connection. For that we have to use this class dot for name method. Then once again you just observe here, class dot for name method. In this you are supplying this driver. What is the driver name? Sun dot jdbc dot odbc dot jdbc odbc driver. Okay, next you are creating the connection object. Okay, connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. We are using driver manager dot get connection method. We have to establishing the connection object. Okay, so how to establish the connection object? Driver manager dot get connection. In this get connection, please observe within the double quotation we are having jdbc colon odbc colon p1. P1 is the connection name. Please observe, I will explain this twice. You just focus very carefully. jdbc odbc colon p1. P1 is the connection name of your database. Okay, afterwards here double quotation comma, here double quotation is there. Here this double quotation is for username and this double quotation is for password. I am specifying username and password is blank. Okay, double quotation indicates blank. Okay, so what is this line once again indicates? You are establishing the connection object. How to establish the connection object? Driver manager dot get connection method. By using driver manager dot get connection method. In this you are using driver methods as jdbc colon odbc colon p1. P1 is the database name, data source name. What is the p1? P1 is the data source name of database. Okay, yes, here it is a username and password. It should be better to put as blank. Okay, so please observe here, a connection to the database can be established by using this connection. A connection to the database can be established by calling get connection method. So we are calling get connection method, we are setting the connection. Okay, next I am writing one output statement. Let us see, system.out.println, enter the telephone holder from name from. So we have to enter the name of a telephone holder. Okay, so for that I am taking one character variable, character ch is equal to system.in.read. System.in.read, whatever you are reading it as a character. Okay, you are reading as a character. So you are forcefully converting into characters. As it is not working, then you are forcefully converting it is a casting. Okay, suppose in your database we have entered Suresh, Rajesh, Katrina, right? If I enter yes, it has to show yes. Yes should be stored in ch. Okay, here the string variable is there, right? In the string variable query, please observe this query, select star from t1. T1 is your table name, right? Select star from table where tally underscore name like. So as we know what is the like means, it matches, right? Here it is very careful, it starts with a single quote followed by double quote plus ch. Ch means as you are entering from the keyboard. For example, if I enter the S, it will display the Suresh. Suresh will be stored in S. Okay. CH plus double quotation percental single double quotation single quote followed by double quote. Okay, please observe here. Here it is follows single quote followed by double quotation plus ch plus double quotation percental single quote followed by double quote. Okay, this is the way I am storing in variable s. Okay, now statement object. To execute that statement, we have to create the statement. What is a con? Connection object, right? Con dot create statement. This is the built-in method. By using this create statement method, the connection returns an instance of the statement. By using this create statement connection, we have to create the statement on the connection object. If you create that statement on the connection object, then statement will be established. Okay, create method the connection object returns an instance of the statement. It returns an instance. Okay, it returns an example or it returns a value. Now we are using the result object. Result object is equal to stm.query method. So statement object, or in the statement we know we have created the statement, and by using execute query method we are executing the query of s. So yes, that's all from t1, where tele underscore like single quote followed by double quote plus ch plus double quote percental single quote double quote. Okay, is pass parameter to the execute query method. Now the query has passed as a parameter. Here I am passing as a parameter to execute query method to your statement object. Then you are fetching particular record. You are accessing particular record through result set object. Okay. Now I am writing this condition. I am writing the while loop. While result set dot next set. RES means result set object, right? Dot next. So it checks the query row by row. First row, second row, third row, last row. Okay, up to end of file. Okay, so please observe here in the comment line I already provided. Next method of the result set class moves to the cursor to the next record and returns a boolean value. If the cursor is at end of the file position, the method returns false. So until unless whatever the query you have given, it has to be matched from your database. Okay, how it matches? From row by row. If the record is found in the first row, it will return true. If the record is not found at the ended row, then it will return false. Okay, yes. Now if the record is found, automatically flag value I'm setting as a 1. I'm setting as a 1. Now please observe here, name1. Name1 is your string variable. Result dot get string. So get string method means first column of the table. If you are passing as a get string of 1 means first column. What is your first column in your table? It is tele name. Okay, whatever the name is exist in the first column, it will be stored in the name1. Number is equal to result dot get int. Why it is int? The second column is number. Third is address. Tele name address is the string, so that is why we are using the get string method. For number, get int method. Okay, get int method. Get int of 2 means second column, and add is equal to result set dot get string 3. What is the third column? It is address. Okay, so if the condition is true, I am fetching these values and storing in this variable. Fetching the values from this column and storing in this variable. Fetching the column and storing this variable. Now we want to display the output, right? System.output.10 telephone holder name. Where is the telephone holder name is exist? In name1 plus name. If I print the name1, telephone holder name will be displayed. System.out.println telephone number plus number. Okay, telephone number plus number. Clear? So it is stored in the number variable. Now if you print the telephone number as a number, number will be displayed of particular record. And system.out.println address plus add means whatever is provided in your database table, it will be stored. And next it will be give the blank. If the condition is false, it will come here. If flag equal to 0, then no such records. Afterwards you have to close the result set, statement, object, connection object. So this is your try block. In catch block exception, you are given blank. Here the main method ends. Here the class ends. When you execute your program, you are getting the output like this. Okay. So now let us focus this program very carefully. I will show you. Part A, program 1. I am already designed my database table. Please observe here. My database table I have given as P1. What is the name of my database table? P1. Please make a note. It is in your code. Where it is in your code? Here. Get connection. So that is very important. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm copying this. So first let me check. As you know how to create, right? MS Access table you have to know how to create. You have to create it. By default it will be stored in your my document. Okay, so my document, your database will be stored. Rename it as P1. Rename it as P1, and this is my program code. Afterwards, through from your my document and your source code, I copy. I'm copying. Okay, and where we have to supposed to store? In your C drive, and go to JDK 1.4 in bin directory, and you have to paste. Got it? Yes. Now you are having work. Key is not working. No problem. Now I already copied, right? This is the table where I am storing my database table in directory, and my source code is program 1, right? Program 1. Got it? This program 1 dot Java. Okay, now I'm opening my cd. Yes, cd dot cd dot. Now cd jdk 1.4 slash bin. Okay, now let me come Java C program. P is not working anyhow. Program 1 is not working. No problem. Program 1 dot Java. If I compile, it will show no error, right? Now let me run Java program 1. It won't works. Okay, why means I will tell you. Program 1, if I click, it won't execute. Why means you have used certain drivers, certain connection objects, certain statements, right? Now we want to give front end and back end connections. Front end and back end connections, right? To establish the front end and back end connections, we must go to, please observe carefully here. If you don't observe, you will be lost. Okay, so go to the control panel. Go to the control panel. Let me check whether yes, it is opening, right? Here you are seeing control panel. In the category, make it as a small icon. Okay, whether it is viewing. Yes, now you are seeing right here. In this, you just go through the administrative tools. Where you have to supposed to go? Administrative tools. Yes. If you click the administrative tools, here ODBC 32-bit is there. Right? ODBC data source or 32 or 64. It is up to you. I'm taking ODBC data source 32-bit. Okay. Here system DSN is there. In the system DSN, you just click the add button. So which driver we have used? Microsoft Access driver. Okay. Once again, I am explaining neatly. Please observe here carefully. Go to run control or control panel. Here it first appears in the category. So make this category as a small icon and go to the administrative tools. In the administrative tools, you have to select ODBC data source. Afterwards, system DSN and click the add button. In the add button, which access drivers we are using? Microsoft Access driver, right? Here Microsoft Access driver, it will be shown as Microsoft Access driver MDB ACCDB. You have to particularly select that. Here it is not showing, it is only showing as Microsoft Access driver.mdb. In your system it will be shown Microsoft Access driver dot star.accdb comma mdb. Okay, you select that. I am selecting this Microsoft Access driver star.mdb. Finish. Now it is asking for the data source. What is the name of our database table? P1, right? So we have to give the P1. Okay, now we have to select in the ODBC data source name P1. We have to select it. Where is our program database file? In JDK 1.4 in bin it consists, right? We have to select it. All files, no, star.mdb, it is not showing. In bin folder, right? In bin folder, let me check all files. Let me check here. It is P1, right? Slowly you check here. Yes, p1.accdb is there. Please observe here. It is p1.accdb is there. Click the OK button and OK button and OK button. Okay. Now try to execute your program. Java program 1 dot Java. You have to compile once again. Java C program 1 dot Java. No error, right? Now run your program. Java program 1. It is not working. This is because of the drivers. So let me take 64-bit. I am coming here administrative tool. I am taking 64-bit. Okay, system DSN. Let me remove this. Okay, or else add. What happened here? Here it is not showing. MS Access database. Add. No. It is not working here. We'll see in your system. Okay. configure, let it be change, or else let me remove first. Yes, system dsn, user dsn, let me take add. Yes, now please observe here. In user dsn, click the ms access database and click the add, and here you check whether it consists of both accdb as well as this file is not appearing. Here it will show accdb or mdb file. Okay, you click the finish, click the p1, p1, and select it, C drive, JDK 1.4, bin, in the bin folder, all files, p1.scdb. Okay, compact, prepare, database, okay. In your system it consists in the go to the system dsn and click the add button, and click the Microsoft Access driver accdb star mdb is exist, and click the finish button. Okay, or else just go through here in your C drive, 1.4 bin, here it is, our file is exist, right? Let me make it as a property as, here it is accdb is there, so that is why please observe here accdb is there. Here it is not showing, in your system it will be shown. Okay, it will be shown, so hence you will make p1 bin all files, yes, that's it. Select here. Okay, .java, compile once again, run. So it is not working here, but you try in your system, it will work. Okay, if it is not work, you just contact me, I will tell you. Okay, hope you understand this concept. We will meet in the next class.